Classmate Spell Bee 2014, presented by Classmate, powered by the Times of India, an initiative by Radio Mirchi. So I left you in the break, hopefully, thinking about dermatoglyphics, the study of fingerprints, and I asked you what you could think is so special about this word, apart from the fact that it's really, really long. Well, could you figure it out? The answer is that it's the longest word in the dictionary with no repeat letters. Imagine that. It's time now for us to start round 2 with our contestants. Briefly, the rules of round 2 are such that I will ask each of you a series of 3 words to spell. Again, increasing levels of difficulty, but increasing points awarded for every word spelled correctly. And we'll begin with Tejas. Tejas, at the end of round 1, you had a total of 20 points, which means that if you want to catch up with Esther, who has 50, this is the time to make up those points. Unfortunately, at the end of this round, we will have to eliminate the 2 lowest scorers. I have to remind you, Tejas, that you have used your Classmate Connect option. So all the best. Your first word for 25 points is haberdasher.
What is the definition?
A haberdasher is a dealer in small items used in sewing, such as buttons, zips, and thread.
Okay, can I have the usage in a sentence?
My uncle is a haberdasher who has his own shop, wittily named So What?
H-A-B-B-E-R-D-A-S-H-E-R.
Is that a single B or a double B?
A double B.
I wish it had been a single B because that's the mistake. It is H-A-B-E-R-D-A-S-H-E-R, which means we cannot give you 25 points. But if you spell this word correctly, you can make 30 points. Tejas, your word to spell is palimpsest.
What's the definition?
A manuscript or piece of writing material on which later writing has been superimposed or effaced earlier writing.
P-A-L-L-U-M-C-E-S-T.
I'm afraid that's incorrect. In fact, again, you said L-L and there's only a single L. It's P-A-L-I-M-P-S-E-S-T. But you can still score 35 important points if you spell this third word correctly. So shake off all those nerves, concentrate, take a deep breath. Your third word in round 2 is Ørsted.
What's the meaning?
A unit of magnetic field strength.
Origin?
Dutch origin.
U-H-R-S-T-E-D.
I'm afraid that's incorrect. Again, the problem is in the beginning. It is not H, it is O-E-R-S-T-E-D. It is a difficult word to spell. It was a difficult round for you. I'm afraid at the end of that round, we cannot give you any points. Have a seat. The words get more difficult in round 2, as the rest of you will find out. And the first to find out is Anushka. Let's welcome her back. 3 words to spell. Your first word for 25 points. Sententious.
May I have the meaning?
Given to moralizing in a pompous or affected manner.
Sententious. Which part of speech is it?
It's an adjective.
S-E-N-T-E-N-T-I-O-U-S.
That is correct, which means you have 25 points. Well played. Your next word in round 2 is for 30 points, and that word to spell is farceur.
What's the meaning?
A writer of or performer in farces or farcical pieces.
May I have the usage in a sentence?
He's such a cartoon, he should sell his life story to a farceur and make millions from it.
F-A-R-C-E-R.
Almost there. F-A-R-C-E-U-R is the accurate spelling. It was a difficult word, but you have 1 more word left to spell in round 2. Your third word is ululate.
Sorry?
Ululate.
Okay, what's the meaning?
It means to howl or wail as an expression of strong emotion, sometimes grief.
Can you use it in a sentence?
I hear my brother ululate at midnight and think to myself, oh brother, werewolf art thou.
Okay. Ululate.
That was absolutely correct, and I thought maybe because you're from Assam and part of me is from Bengal. In Bengali weddings, I know people ululate, you know that sound that they do.
Yeah.
Very well played. You get 90 points at the end of round 2.
Okay.
Well played, Anushka.
Thank you.
We're halfway through round 2. It's time for us to take a small break. You're watching Classmates Spell Bee 2014, powered by The Times of India. Classmates Spell Bee 2014, presented by Classmates, powered by The Times of India, an initiative by Radio Mirchi. Let's now continue round 2 with our remaining 2 contestants. Let's welcome back to the podium, Rishabh. This is the crucial determining round. At the end of this round, we will have to eliminate 2 people. You currently have 35 points at the end of round 1. All the best.
Thank you.
Your first word in round 2 for 25 points is penitentiary.
Can I have the meaning?
A prison for people convicted of serious crimes.
Can I have the origin?
It is of Latin origin.
Usage in a sentence?
They're such a notorious family, they end up having their annual picnic in the state penitentiary.
Penitentiary.
I'm afraid that you left out an I, which means that's incorrect. The accurate spelling of penitentiary is Penitentiary, which means we cannot give you 25 points for that, but you can still score 30 points if you spell this second word correctly. That word to spell is ensorcel.
Can I have the meaning?
Meaning to enchant or fascinate.
Origin?
The origin is French.
Ensorcel?
That is the correct pronunciation.
Usage?
She never fails to ensorcel us with her stories about learning Kung Fu in the enchanted wood.
Ensocile.
I thought you had it. Halfway through you did, and then it all went wrong. The accurate spelling is Ensorcell. I'm afraid we cannot give you points for that, but there's one word remaining in round 2, and it is a precious word because it could give you 35 points. That word to spell is Schengen.
Can I have the meaning?
A city in Luxembourg, the site of a European agreement.
Schengen.
That is correct! And with that, at the end of round 2, Rishabh, you have scored 70 points. Very well played. It's getting competitive. It's time now to complete round 2 with our final contestant who's currently in the lead. Let's welcome Esther David. You're currently at 50 points, Esther. Anushka scored 90. Rishabh is at 70. As you know, this is a crucial round because only 2 will qualify to play our final round 3. Your first word for 25 points is nice.
May I have the definition, please?
A metamorphic rock with a banded structure.
Nice.
That is correct.
G-N-E-I-S-S.
Absolutely correct. You have 25 points. I have some good news for you, though. You are through to our last round, along with Anushka. So we do know that. But you have 2 words which we would like you to spell to complete round 2. Your second word in round 2 is Seychelles or Seychelles.
May I have the definition, please?
A country comprising about 90 islands in the Indian Ocean.
S-E-Y-C-H-E-L-L-E-S.
absolutely correct. Spot on. Further enhancing your total, taking you across 100 points to 105. Very well played. If you spell this word correctly, you will have a perfect score. Something worth aiming for.
Definitely.
That word to spell is aurochs.
May I have the definition, please?
A large, wild Eurasian ox that was the ancestor of domestic cattle.
May I have the language of origin?
It is of German origin. Is it a word you know?
No.
You do have a Classmate Connect option in case you want to get that perfect score.
I think I'll use the Classmate Connect option.
Your 30 seconds, classmates, start now.
That's what I remember.
Okay, we're going to take a shot. We're not too sure, but aurochs, A-U-R-O-X. Aurochs, maybe.
Is there another spelling that one of you would come up with?
I think it's A-U-R-O-C-H-S.
I'll go with Kavya.
Esther is going to go with Kavya, and she is absolutely correct, which means you do have that perfect score at the end of round 2 of 140 points. At the end of a biting round 2, our leaderboard stands as in 4th place with 20 points, Tejas S. In 3rd place with 70 points, Rishabh Nayak. In 2nd place with 90 points, Anushka Bhatthakur. And our leader with 140 points in 1st place is Esther David. That means that the girls today have left the boys behind, and the 2 contestants to play our final round 3 with us are Anushka Bhatthakur from Maharishi Vidya Mandir Public School in Guwahati and Esther David from the Cathedral and John Connon School in Mumbai. Well done. It's time for us to take a short break. When we come back, we will play that final round 3 with Esther and Anushka, so don't go anywhere. You're watching Classmate Spell Bee 2014, powered by The Times of India.